I am Luciana Hartwin. Welcome to the Lilith Verse. Today we continue on our deep dive into Paganism 101. Step into a world where spirituality shimmers with a kaleidoscope of colors. Paganism, unlike the singular canvas of some religions, is a vibrant tapestry woven from countless threads. Each strand whispers tales of rich history, diverse practices, and a dynamic evolution that stretches back millennia. Here, you won't find a rigid dogma or a centralized authority. Instead, paganism flourishes in its regional variations and historical adaptations, a testament to the enduring human connection with the divine. To grasp the true essence of this multifaceted path, we must embark on a captivating journey through time and place, exploring how these unique traditions have woven themselves into the very fabric of human experiences. So, prepare to be dazzled by the rich history and vibrant expressions of paganism as we delve into its fascinating story. A look back, pagan roots. Pagan beliefs stretch back millennia, predating the major world religions like Christianity and Islam. These ancient practices often centered around a deep reverence for nature, honoring the cycles of the seasons, the spirits of the land, and the interconnectedness of all living things. Diversity from the start, a tapestry of deities and practices. Even in the earliest expressions of paganism, the vibrant tapestry began to show its remarkable diversity. Imagine traveling back millennia, and you'd find regional variations flourishing across the globe. In the sun-drenched lands of ancient Egypt, the lifeblood of the civilization, the mighty Nile River, would be personified by the goddess Isis, nurturing and fertile. Her consort, Osiris, would embody the mysteries of the underworld and the promise of rebirth. Daily rituals and offerings might center around ensuring the continued beauty of the Nile and the safe passage of the deceased into the afterlife. Meanwhile, across the Mediterranean Sea, Celtic cultures in Europe would weave a different strand into the tapestry. Their deities would reflect the harsh realities and seasonal rhythms of their environment. Gods and goddesses associated with war, like the fearsome Morrigan, would be invoked for protection and victory. Fertility deities like Brigid, the bringer of spring, would be celebrated with vibrant festivals to ensure bountiful harvests. The hunt would hold a sacred place, with offerings made to deities like Cernunnos, the horned god of the wild. These are just a few examples, but they highlight the fascinating diversity that existed from the very beginning of paganism. While core values like honoring the natural world and the interconnectedness of life were often shared, the specific expressions of these beliefs were shaped by the unique environment, culture, and history of each civilization. From the animistic properties of indigenous tribes in North America to the sun worshippers of ancient Mesopotamia, each region developed its own unique tapestry thread, enriching the overall fabric of paganism. The shifting tapestry, paganism, and the rise of Christianity. The arrival of Christianity in Europe marked a dramatic turning point in the pagan tapestry. What had been a vibrant and interwoven expression of spirituality across the continent faced a powerful new force. Pagan practices were often demonized and ruthlessly suppressed. Deities that had been revered for millennia were recast as demons or mischievous folkloric figures. This wasn't a swift or easy practice. Pagan beliefs held a deep place in the hearts and minds of the people. While some practices were undoubtedly lost, the pagan spirit proved remarkably resilient. Elements of these older beliefs were subtly woven into emerging Christian traditions, Local festivals honoring pagan deities might be given Christian namesakes, but the underlying themes of celebrating the harvest or appeasing spirits remained. Deities associated with healing or fertility might be transformed into Christian saints, retaining some of their original characteristics. This wasn't just passive absorption. It was a form of quiet resistance. People found ways to hold on to elements of their ancestral traditions, even if they had to be practiced in secret or with subtle adaptations. Ancient rituals might be stripped of their original deities, but continued as folk customs, their true meaning passed down through generations in whispers and shared knowing glances. The pagan tapestry, though frayed and forced into the shadows, never truly unraveled. The pagan revival, a modern renaissance. The embers of pagan belief, though dampened for centuries, never truly died. The 18th and 19th centuries witnessed a fascinating phenomenon, a spark of renewed interest in these ancient traditions. This resurgence, often referred to as the pagan revival, was fueled by several key factors. Unearthing the past. The tireless work of scholars played a pivotal role. Ancient texts, long forgotten or hidden, were rediscovered and meticulously studied. Archaeological digs unearthed remnants of temples, artifacts, and forgotten languages, offering tantalizing glimpses into the lost world of pagan practices. These discoveries pieced together fragments of the past, igniting a fascination with these once dominant spiritual paths. A return to nature. As the Industrial Revolution swept across Europe and North America, a growing discontent with rapid industrialization and urbanization took root. People began to yearn for a deeper connection with the natural world, a sentiment that resounded strongly with the core values of many pagan traditions. Pagan beliefs, with their emphasis on reverence for nature and the interconnectedness of all living things, offered a compelling alternative to the increasingly secular and materialistic worldview of the time. Questioning established religions. The 18th and 19th centuries were also marked by a growing skepticism towards established religious doctrines. Scientific advancements and philosophical debates challenged traditional beliefs, leading many to question the religious dogmas of their time. Paganism, with its diverse practices and emphasis on personal experience, offered a more flexible and individualized approach to spirituality, appealing to those seeking alternatives to the rigid structures of dominant religion. These factors, combined with a growing interest in folklore and mythology, fueled the flames of the pagan revival. This wasn't a singular movement, but rather a blossoming of diverse expressions. Modern paganism, a tapestry woven anew. Today, paganism thrives as a vibrant and ever-evolving movement. The tapestry continues to be woven with new threads, reflecting the diversity of its practitioners. Rekindling the past. Reconstructionist paths like Asatru meticulously research historical practices and strive to revive them in a modern context. They delve into ancient texts, archaeological finds, and surviving folklore to reconstruct rituals, honor deities, and reconnect with the spirit of their ancestors. Weaving new threads. Other paths, like Wicca, draw inspiration from various sources, including folklore, mythology, and modern social movements. They create new rituals and interpretations, focusing on nature worship, personal empowerment, or social justice. A spectrum of beliefs. The modern pagan landscape encompasses a wide spectrum of beliefs and practices. Some paths focus primarily on nature worship, while others emphasize ancestral veneration or even activism. There are pagan paths that incorporate elements of feminism, environmentalism, or social justice into their spiritual framework. The beauty of modern paganism lies in its inclusivity and ability to adapt to the needs and interests of its practitioners. The modern pagan tapestry continues to be woven, each thread enriching the overall fabric of this dynamic and multifaceted spiritual path. By exploring this vibrant history, we gain a deeper appreciation for the diversity and enduring spirit of pagan paths in the modern world. If you found value in this video, please share, like, comment, and subscribe. I am Luciana Hartwin. Thank you for joining me today here in the Lilith verse.